What's going on? I'm Spencer Burnett, the founder of Level Up, where we help rapidly growing companies scale so you can spend more time doing the things in the business that you love and get shit off your plate of the things that you don't love so you can have more time to do the things that you really want to be doing and so you can grow and scale your business to new heights. Today, I am going to show you a simple hack in your personal workflow that may not seem that significant, but once you apply this, and especially once you apply this to your entire organization, it will have a profound effect on your productivity and open up your time. So I want you to think about this. I want you to think about taking a day off. In the middle of the work week, maybe a Monday, you just decide today is not the day that I want to work. And you can just say to your team in the morning, hey everybody, I'm out for the day, and the entire business just supports you in that, takes care of all the things that you need to do. You take the day off. You don't have to check your messages. You don't have to check your emails, your texts, your Voxer, your Slack, your Discord, your ClickUp, all of the notifications that you have during the day. You don't have to check a dang thing, and there are no repercussions. You come back the next day, and everything's exactly the same as it was on the day that you took off, right? Now I want you to imagine doing that for a week. Saying to your team, hey team, I'm taking a week off and I'm going to be offline. You guys take care of everything. And you come back that next week and the business is stronger than when you left it at the beginning of the week. And you have no fear of it imploding, and you don't constantly have to be checking your phone, your computer, your watch for notifications. Well, what I'm going to show you today is going to open up that time so you can save an entire week worth of work while maintaining the same level of productivity. And the concept around this is in working faster. In today's day and age, to be successful is not just about working hard. Working hard is how you became successful like in the 1900s. Then systemization, the assembly line, and all of that started becoming prevalent in business. So it was like, don't just work hard, but work smart. And that was by leveraging systems. In the digital age, you not only have to work hard and smart, but you also have to work fast. And today we have tools that allow us to be able to turn our thoughts, our ideas, our dreams into physical results in a super short amount of time. And in the competition of business, lots of people have the same ideas that you have. Lots of people are in your industry. The person that gets to the finish line first is the one that wins. And so in this modern day of business, days matter, hours matter, minutes matter, and even seconds matter. Now we have this tool that is the computer that you are watching this on, most likely a computer or a phone. And it allows us to access all of the tools that we need in order to run the business. But most people, most businesses are very, very clunky in the way that they access their information. Every business has what's called a tech stack, the applications that your businesses use to run the company. And my particular tech stack is we use Google Calendars for attention management. We use ClickUp for project management. We use email for external communication management. We use Slack for internal communication management. We use Google Drive for file and asset management. We use Zoom for video management, and it goes down the list. Now, if you have a team of 2 people, 5 people, 10 people, 100 people, everyone needs to have access to all of the assets without having to ask, where's the link? Where's the file? Can you give me access to this Google Drive folder? Can you give me the username and password to this technology? Can you send me the Zoom link to this meeting? Can you send me the meeting notes to the meeting we just had? Can you send me the recording? It is so much wasted time that ultimately doesn't feel like it's costing you a lot, but it is costing you a lot. It's costing you a lot in two ways. One, it's costing you a lot in time. And two, it's costing you a lot in energetic bandwidth, like mental bandwidth. So let's first talk about time. I was once on a call with a client, and we were coming up with marketing angles for their new product. And I said to them, can you show me some of your competitors and like what they're doing? And this person says, oh yeah, sure, I can do that. So she had recalled that someone had sent her an email about one of their competitors, and then there was a website where with one of her competitors, and she was trying to access this stuff. And I remember sitting there, and I think it was like 4.5 minutes, and she was just like, hold on one second. Oh, I got to log in here. Okay, where did I find this? Look in the history. And it took 4.5 minutes for her to find one thing. And I was like, awesome, great. Let's sign into Google Drive. Let's sign into ActiveCampaign, and let's take a look at the emails that you're sending just to like understand the messaging and stuff like that. Then she was looking for the username and the password, had to reset the password, and it became just a clusterfuck of clicks. And I counted when she was trying to find the assets that she was looking for. I believe it ended up being an extra 2.5 minutes. The total was like 7 minutes that she was spending, and it was like 54 clicks to find this stuff. And I was like, we had just spent 7 minutes of our time together and her just looking for the assets. And this is very, very common. And I was like, slow down. Let me share with you the importance of these 7 minutes that were wasted, because it doesn't seem like a lot. But 7 minutes wasted fumbling and bumbling through all of the websites you need to go to, all the Facebook groups and all the shit, right? 7 minutes a day over the course of a year is over 40 hours of time spent over the year just looking for shit. And if you can get access to everything in your business with only a few clicks, then there's no impedance between intention and execution. And that is the key to workflow. When it all boils down, is how fast can you turn an intention into execution? And if we can shave a few seconds off, 30 seconds off of a task, 10 seconds off of a task, it might not seem that much, but when you aggregate that over the 100 tasks that you do during the day, for the 10 people that work for you, now we're talking about real time. And so what I'm going to show you today is a really simple system that you can use in order to click less during the day and save yourself at least 7 minutes a day, which will then open up over a week at the end of the year for you to spend doing whatever it is that you want to do and still be just as productive. So you want to take that time off? You take that time off. If you want to work that week and make even more money, then you do that. And every other team member in your organization can do the same thing. And this is the genesis of optimizing your workflow. So whether you are a CEO of a company that's doing 8 figures, or you are a solopreneur who is just getting started, no matter who we work with, whether we're doing a free demo or they're paying us $250,000 to build out the systems in their business, this is where we start. And I'm going to show it to you right now. Right. So all of this is based around your dashboard. Now, in Google Chrome, you have an account. If you take a look up here, this is your Google Chrome account, right? And up here, you've got your bookmarks. Now, if you're not seeing the bookmarks in your bookmark bar, then simply just go into View and click Always Show Bookmark Bar, and this will show up. Now, the way that we organize the bookmarks is in 3 sections, or 3 different concepts. We have the applications of your tech stack. that you use on a daily basis. Then we have all of the departments and all of the links that you go to in those departments within the week. And then we have the applications that you use for your business that you might not use on a weekly basis, but you definitely want to have access to them. So anytime that you need to log into those applications, you can do that with ease and simplicity and less than 2 or 3 clicks in order to get access to that. So let's start from the beginning. On the left-hand side here, we start with the calendar, because calendar is the boss. The calendar tells you what to do and when to do it and where to put your attention throughout the day, because your attention is the most valuable asset that you own. It's the most valuable asset in the world. It's worth more than gold, silver, stocks, Bitcoin. It's worth more than everything, attention. And so we start with the calendar. Next, we've got ClickUp on the top left here, where we manage our projects, then our email, then our Slack or Discord or whatever internal communication system you use, then your Google Drive, then your Zoom folder where you've got your communications, and then you've got the departments for your business, your operations, your marketing, your sales, and your program, okay? Now, anything else that you use on a regular basis, meaning that you're touching it at least once or twice a week, you want to put on this main bookmark bar here. And all of the technologies that you use for your business on a regular basis, you want to put into these other bookmarks in alphabetical order. And so you can see our ads are here, ad events, BetterUp, Breathe, Airtable, Amazon, Anchor. So basically everything that you use, you want to put it in alphabetical order here. And then in the bottom here, you can also put file folders that you have for, personal. I got ClickUp trainings right here, different Facebook groups, free offers, the competition. So whatever it is that you want. Now let me show you how to add bookmarks to your bookmark bar. It's really simple. All right. So go into Facebook, or we don't go into Facebook. Let's go into something where I'm actually signed in. Okay. So we just go to any website. Okay. So we can go to Google Calendar. Okay. So let's say you want to add your calendar to your bookmarks. You go to the calendar that you have, and you simply just drag this lock into the bookmark bar, wherever you want it to go. You want it to go here, or you want it to go in other bookmarks. You just drag it where it belongs. Now, once you drag it, you see that it says Google Calendar. We go into Edit. It says Google Calendar, week of October 31, 2021. When creating your dashboard, you want to think like an iPhone. When you look at your iPhone, each icon has it's called one word, and that's it. It doesn't have all this extra stuff on here. So we want to name this, if we can, one word at a time. So, calendar. And now you've got your calendar bookmark. It is very important for you to relabel these, because you don't want your eye looking at information that's redundant or confusing. It actually takes up bandwidth, that's the second area of which you are saving energy. Because when the brain is thinking about where do I find this thing, it's taking up bandwidth, it's taking up energy. And when you get these little micro confusions throughout the day, over the course of the day, it adds to your overwhelm, and you will be amazed on how much you are not overwhelmed once you do this. So let me take you through how I personally have built my bookmarks. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at this. So my bookmarks here, I've got my calendar, my ClickUp. I've got my executive meeting. So anytime that I need to take meeting notes, all I do is I click here. And my meeting notes are right here, and I can just go in and put in my meeting. Whenever I got a thought, I can just put it into my meeting notes. I've got my email, my Slack, and I've also got all of my Zoom links, my Google Drive, all the things for my operations, for my marketing. So okay, here we go. This right here, noticed. I already know it's a Google Sheet. I don't need to write that. Content ideas. Also don't need to write wish list. They're the same thing. That's redundant. All things for sales, my clients, support calls. And then I've got this right here, which is like my bin of all of the bookmarks that I just want to throw in there. So maybe I need something just for like a little bit. For instance, these chill instrumental beats that I have here, I use these in my lives. Oh, okay, all right. And that's just something I wanted to hold there for a moment, right? This is something that I don't need anymore, so I clean it up. And then here are all my other bookmarks with all of the technologies that I use for my personal and professional life. So if you have a bunch of bookmarks that are already in here and you want to start from scratch, then it's really simple on how you can do that. So let me just move myself over here, and you click on this top right, three little snowman thing here, and you go into bookmarks and bookmark manager. And in here, you can create a new folder by clicking these up here. Go new folder and create an archive folder, and simply just take every bookmark that's on here and just throw it in the pile and start from fresh. And then that way you don't lose everything. You don't lose everything that you had, and you can start nice and clean. So I'm going to move everything back into my bookmark bar, and everything's back exactly the way that it should be. I'm going to go and delete this archive folder, get everything nice and clean. This bookmark system is a living, breathing system, which means that you're always updating, you're always changing it, and it's different for everybody on the team because everybody has a different role and different responsibilities for what they do in the business. But when we onboard someone in our organization, before the person even gets hired, we build out their Google Chrome account, and we set up their bookmarks for them. So as soon as they enter their role, they have access to every application, every file folder, every technology in the tech stack. They're already signed in. The usernames, the passwords, they're all in there. And we use 1Password, but you can simply just use the Google Chrome password. Be sure you're signed in. Be sure that you put in the proper password, and then be sure that you save it. And then when that person signs into their Chrome account, they already have everything that they need in order for them to do their business quickly. So if you wanted to ask me about KPIs of our marketing and say, hey, how many new people did you add to your Facebook group last month? Great. I could actually go into here, go into KPIs, and within 2 clicks, you can see all of the information about my company. Then, if you're like, hey Spencer, what is it that you talked? Oh, we talked about this in the meeting last week. Where what was that? Did that task get done? Great. Click into my meeting. Scroll down into the things that we discussed, and see if any of these, see if everything got done. It's if I need to go in to see something about one of my clients, I can go into here, go into one of my clients, see the about section because I want to take a look at their company values as I'm doing work with them, and it's right here. I literally have the assets for all of my clients, in these bookmarks. If I want a support call and I need to talk to my wellness coach, bam, I click here and I go, and I don't have to ask him, hey, I want to meet with you, send me your link. I already have his link. I just click, book my time, I'm ready to go, and that's it. The key is for there to be no impedance between a thought and execution. And when you do that at scale, the overwhelm and the time saving is absolutely remarkable. This is a tiny hinge that swings a large door when it comes to the ease of which you work throughout the day. And so this is on its most fundamental, one-dimensional level, the best way, the best investment of time and organization that you can do to improve to improve your workflow so you can get shit done faster than your competition. Get shit done with ease. Get shit done with less confusion and not having your mouse just scattered all over the place all throughout your workday. It, like, even watching people go through their files and trying to access stuff, it's disorienting because it's so chaotic. And from here, we take workflow to a whole nother level. And let me show you a little bit of like where this goes after this. Once you've got your personal workflow down, like your ability to accomplish a task, then you start going into the company workflow where you've got a queue of tasks, the critical tasks that need to get done this week, the scheduled tasks that are already scheduled, things that get blocked, and things that are complete. We do that across all departments. We do that across all projects. We do that across all the products that you do. So your team can work in this cohesive, universal language of execution so nothing slips through the cracks while you're working. We have systems for creating meetings that have agendas that as soon as you create a task in a meeting, it automatically goes to the right department and to the right person. So it gets entered into the project management system again, so nothing slips through the cracks. If you are a company that is growing rapidly and is struggling to keep up with all of the opportunity and all the sales that you're making, then building systems is your next step. And if you don't do that, imagine what would happen to your company if you were to double the amount of clients. If you were to sell the same amount of clients you have, you would sell the same amount this week. What would happen to your business? And if that would break your business, then you need to invest in infrastructure, team, culture in order for you to be able to scale your business, because if you don't, you're going to be ending up working 80, 90, even 100-hour weeks. And for what? Like, at some point, the money doesn't matter. It's really about getting your time back, getting your attention back. So if that is where your company is at and you want to build infrastructure into your company so you can scale to the moon without having to work more hours, in fact, even working less hours. I mean, I run my entire company and manage my entire company in 3 hours a week. I literally have 3 meetings a week, and that's all that I do. Everything else is like building trainings for you and coaching clients and doing shit that I absolutely love. So if this is something that you want support in and you're ready to build your business this way, whether you're starting out and you just want to build good infrastructure from the get-go, or if you're doing that $25,000, $50,000, $100,000 a month and you're concerned that if you don't change the way that you're doing things, that the growth of your business will actually end up imploding it, then what I want you to do is I want you to go to spencerburnett.com/apply. And you can book a call with one of our workflow specialists that will identify exactly where your business is at and what the next steps are for you to build out the systems, the team, and the culture in your business, so the success that you're having doesn't end up being the demise of your company. So try this bookmark system, this ClickLess system that I've created for you here to start. If you find that it's helped and you want a system like I've created here for your business to run smoothly, so you could take a week off, your operator just runs shit and you don't have to worry about a thing. You come back, there's more money, no fire drills, nothing that you need to tend to, so you can actually like take time off, then go to spencerburnett.com/apply, speak to one of our workflow specialists. Let's figure out what your next steps are. And no matter where you're at in business, we've got the appropriate next, steps, the next programs for you to scale your business to get to the next level, because that's what it's about. It's about leveling up, because anything that is stagnant eventually starts to die. And so don't let yourself get stagnant. Don't let too much growth implode your company. Invest in systems, team, culture for your business to get to that next level, so you can have the impact on your clients that you want, and so you can make more money with less time. That's all I got for you today. I hope you love this training. Yo, reach out to me and let me know how this impacted your life, because this bookmark system is like one of the most powerful yet simple tactics in order for you to be able to get shit done. Much love. Talk to you. Peace.